I'm Thetimiagbaje. Welcome to my show.
A man break your heart.
Yes.
After promise of marriage.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Preparing for the marriage.
Yes, sir.
Preparing for the marriage.
Yes.
Anamayata. I saw Tochuku.
Yes, sir.
His name is what?
Tochuku.
Tochuku. Oh.
In the Boski, Bauzia. Whether you like him or you hate him, you have to agree on something. It makes you laugh. See, let me add something. It probably makes God laugh too. Come on, you think this is not funny to God? Talking about laughter, I don't even know if Nigerians should be laughing right now or not laughing about the current situation of things in Nigeria at the moment. Now, on the first part, the government has lifted the lockdown in some certain part of the state of the country, in Lagos State, Ogun State, and FCT, starting from Monday, May 4th, which says people can go to work. Essential businesses that will be listed by the government can resume operations, and they can go to work, and they must return back home because there will be a curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. There have been very funny memes circulating on social media about this lockdown easing. They have been very hilarious, and I'll be sharing some of them briefly. Think about it. What if the Nigerian government has found a way to protect Nigerians from the infection of coronavirus by negotiating with coronavirus itself, probably on the timing and mode of infection? Say, between the hours of 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., if you're a Nigerian by birth or by blood, you won't be infected by coronavirus. Very, very intellectual move by our president and the government. Talking about the other side of the coin, Nigerians have been obviously angry and angered, frustrated and embittered about the introduction of the Control of Infectious Disease Bill. You can also call it the NCDC bill. This bill simply provides that Nigerians must be vaccinated whether they like it or not to further curb the spread of coronavirus and other related diseases. Nigerians at home and in diaspora have exercised vehemently their anger towards this bill. Many among these people have been on social media and also in diaspora. This bill was introduced by the leadership of the House of Representatives, and we have had so many activists that spoke against this particular bill. Many among them are very notable, but one of them stands out: our brother, our mentor, our corrector, our leader and tormentor from the back, our own boss, Senator Dino Melaye, who has come out to call this bill a series of scandalous, hallucinating, and also incongruous, I don't know if it's correct, names, such as the Evil Spirit Bill, the Bill of Brigade, the Brigade Bill, the Bill Against Human Rights. Why this? Being serious, I have a question. Why are we talking about vaccine and vaccination in Nigeria when there is no word that claims vaccine for coronavirus yet? This brings me to my guest earlier. Nigeria has negotiated with coronavirus. We all just don't know. Now, I get the fact that Bill Gates made the Microsoft Word on our systems a paid software, and nobody really liked that. And I understand the fact that the Lumia phone by Windows was a nightmare. But come on, why bring Bill Gates into Nigeria passing a bill on infectious disease or not? Like, I hope our mentor is not being confused and becoming tormented by his own, you understand now? I hope this is not just a force by Senator Dino Melaye because he's paying for his own political, selfish reasons. He lost his last elections and he made a petition to the tribunal and he was struck out by INEC. I hope it's not just a retaliation or a vengeance because of what happened in the elections. That's why it's going all out against the House of Representatives. Well, time shall tell. Whichever way we're going to have it, there is no way this pandemic will not give rise to 666 questions. But we all know the gates of that place cannot prevail. In a month's time, we are going to have a lot of answers and definitely more questions. Surprisingly, the medical doctor leading the remdesivir drug research in US is a Nigerian. The remdesivir drug has been inhibiting the viral effect of coronavirus, and it has been going through stages and series of testing among patients. First, among the result of the testing, it has reduced mortality rate from 11% to 8%. and it has also increased the days of recovery from 14 days to 11 days. However, new projections have come to tell us that coronavirus might have come to stay with us for the next 2 years. But Dr. Babafemi Taiwo has come out to tell us that he is quite hopeful that the drug will bring out better results in days to come.
This is the first time that a drug that showed promise in the laboratory actually crossed the bridge and demonstrated efficacy in the patient population for whom it's been tested.
We bring you patriarchy news from our own loving, popular and beautiful state, the fountain of knowledge, Ekiti State. There is this particular man who denied his son entrance into his house after returning from Lagos because he felt the boy might be at the risk of contacting or even spreading coronavirus in the state. And he felt as a contribution of his fight against COVID-19, his son must submit himself for proper satisfaction and screening by the COVID-19 task force of the state.
And I can't stand the risk of COVID-19.
But it's your son.
It's my son, but despite the fact that it's my son, I cannot risk COVID-19 because I've given him instruction not to travel.
As a matter of fact, if you are in his shoes, what would you do? Is this man wrong? Is this man right? And as people ask, what would Jesus do? Plot twist. Governor Fayemi of Ekiti State has appointed this particular nobleman, a man that is upright and so disciplined and principled against principalities of COVID-19, as an ambassador of the COVID-19 task force who will help in the control of coronavirus in Ekiti State. Now, guess what the headlines of newspapers will be? Man locks out son, becomes ambassadors, and trust Nigerian parents. Trust African parents. As a matter of fact, from tomorrow, parents will start locking their children out with the hope of becoming ambassadors. Moving on, some Nigerian governors have been going far above and beyond in the tackle of coronavirus in Nigeria. The first of Bauchi State Governor has approved the use of chloroquine to combat COVID-19 in his state, despite the fact that experts have continually shown concern against the use of chloroquine in combating coronavirus. Still, the governor went ahead to authorize chloroquine as a drug against coronavirus in his state. Why is the question on the lips of many people? Probably because Donald Trump has approved use of chloroquine earlier and he has promoted it. The IMF has come out to say sub-Saharan Africa will not be spared from the economic backlash of this pandemic. The lockdown has led to a drop and fall in oil prices. This is the worst time ever that this can happen. Let me give you an illustration. Imagine you having a health crisis like malaria at the ending of the month, few days before you receive your salary. You know that part of the month that you're just living on vibes and inshallah, then that salary you're expecting does not now come. That's the situation we are right now. Despite everything happening right now, some Nigerians still had the effrontery and audacity to throw a birthday party in an hotel in Akure. Some Nigerians will they will disappoint you. Back to Nigerian governors. Governor Ganduje of Kano State has come to plead with the federal government to ease the lockdown in Kano State due to the ongoing Ramadan fast. It's quite easy to come and dismiss what he has said and insult him. But to be honest, people need to stock up for the Ramadan fast ongoing. And Governor Ganduje has come to say his people are really starving. This is a governor that really cares about the health of his people, maybe. However, the situation in Kano is quite volatile and needs proper planning. In the past 1 week, 70% of medical doctors in Kano State have absconded. They fled for their dear lives due to mysterious deaths of people in Kano State, numbering to hundreds of people who died mysteriously, and causes of their death are still being investigated. Trust me, no matter who is the leader of Kano State at the moment, it's a tricky situation and needs proper and adequate planning. I really hope they have the wisdom to steer the situation properly. Outside the country, our own celebrity president, Donald J. Trump, has been showing excessive display of crude power once again. First, he stopped the funding of WHO because he felt and alleged that WHO bought the Chinese narrative too easily. Second, he has signed an executive order which mandates all meat sellers in the US to keep their shops open no matter what happens during this pandemic. Wait, does Trump like suya? Third, he has also threatened China that he will seek damages against them over this pandemic. Now, the biggest surprise of it all, the biggest surprise of what Trump would do and pull out again at this period, he called our own president, Buhari. Yes, he called President Buhari, our own beloved president, COVID-19 virus. And guess what? They are good friends. Very, very good friends at that. They discussed the effort of Nigeria so far in combating the pandemic of coronavirus, and the US has pledged solidarity and support towards Nigeria's fight against coronavirus. But when the news came out on the other side, Guess what Trump said? No, just guess. The typical Trump.
I spoke today to Nigeria. They'll do anything for ventilators. We're going to send at least 200 ventilators to Nigeria, probably more than that. So
Trump never gets old, unlike Buhari. Hi guys, I'm thetimiagbaje. Thank you for being a part of my show. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment.